All right, all right, all right. Now we get into the final segment of today's podcast. Biden lies in his first public address. So he finally showed up in public and gave that speech that he's been avoiding, and it was not a disaster, and he lied. Let's check out this news article from the New York Post that's Biden slammed for taking credit for COVID-19 vaccine, not thanking Trump. Only Biden can simultaneously like carry out a plan and deny it exists at the same time, because he denied that Operation Warp Speed was a thing, and now he's taking credit for it. I hate these little advertisements here. But critics are blasting President Biden for taking credit for the COVID-19 vaccine, and they should roll out and failing to thank former President Donald Trump for initiating opposition, which produced the jab within 1 year. In his first primetime address Thursday night, Biden praised an administration for taking a war footing when it comes to combating the virus, assuring that every American will be eligible for a vaccine starting May 1st, which was what Donald Trump said. He took credit for it. Pundits like Fox News host Sean Hannity took aim at Biden for trying to take credit for everything that Donald Trump did on COVID-19, noting that three vaccines were already in development by the time Biden took office. There were already 1 million vaccines being administered in people's arms every single day when Biden was sworn in. 336 million doses had already been distributed, Hannity said. He continued, Joe, you want unity? Why don't you just thank Donald Trump? You want us all to get along? You say no Trump, no vaccine, Joe. Stop trying to take credit for something, frankly, you have nothing to do with. Nothing. I agree. You had nothing to do with the fucking vaccine. You should have been like, I'm doing my best to get it out earlier than expected, but I thank the previous administration's efforts for getting this. There's a way to do it. It's called being presidential. Ronald chair committee accused Biden of not being straight with Americans, including on vaccines. He is claiming Operation Warp Speed never existed, she tweeted. Senator Bill Hagerty also blasted Biden for his remark. Tonight at protest, Biden showed no grace or appreciation for the leadership that led the Operation Warp Speed and the development of a safe and effective vaccine. It's fucking true. Former New York representative agreed that Trump deserves all the credit. He does. New York Committee says President Biden over and over again, she tweeted, the only reason he can do any of the things he's doing for vaccines and vaccination is Operation Warp Speed. The only president deserving extraordinary credit here is Donald Trump, and that is absolutely correct. Conservative commentator Katie Patrick wrote, Biden taking credit for the vaccine is just absolutely astonishing, but it's not surprising. He said the Democrats are skeeving, lying, conniving. He took credit for winning the election that he stole anyway. They stole anyway. On Wednesday, Trump issued a statement saying Americans would have been waiting for years for a vaccine if it weren't for him. True. I hope everyone remembers when they're getting the COVID-19, often referred to it as the China virus vaccine, that if I wasn't president, you wouldn't be getting that beautiful shot for 5 years at best and probably wouldn't be getting it at all, Trump. I don't know about that. I don't doubt it. The Democrats are far worse than the Republicans, but this whole political system's a mess. The government is falling apart. It's failing to do its job. I feel like we're the patriot up in this, and I'm Mel Gibson's character Benjamin Martin being like, why should I trade one motherfucker 3,000 miles away for 3,000 motherfuckers 1 mile away? And he had a good point, because now we're dealing with those 3,000 motherfuckers 1 mile away. Are we even a republic anymore? Does our voting even matter anymore? Tim Pool was saying that some experts are calling us a plurocracy, some like that. The wealthy has used this COVID-19 lockdown to transfer the largest transfer of wealth in human history from the hands of the poor and middle class to the rich elite. They took everything from you, and they printed a whole bunch of money, and they're devaluing the amount, the devaluing your savings, and food and global, prices are skyrocketing. There's going to be an epidemic of malnutrition and starvation around the world, and it's all because of the elite wanting your fucking resources and money. They stole your resources and money, and now they're lying about and taking credit for something that Trump did. This has to end. Lying to the American people while serving in the highest office of the land, lying about that is not classified, should automatically result in impeachment. Biden should be removed from his entire administration should be impeached because they all participated in that. It's time for a new special election, a new president, because this is utter garbage. Operation hate Trump, love Trump, hate him, or whatever. Operation Warp Speed, the vaccines by May 1st, all 3 vaccines, whether you can think they're like gonna put microchips in you or not, Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, and Pfizer were all part of Operation Warp Speed. They were all Trump. Unfortunately, these companies are probably going to give Biden credit too because they held off releasing the vaccine until he took office. It's a disgrace. It's utterly disgusting. If I was to get vaccine, I'm leaning more towards Johnson & Johnson because it's one shot and it's not that mRNA garbage. But let's be honest, it's a virus, and I'm not taking a vaccine that's not going to work completely. That I have to take every. I don't take the flu virus either, the vaccine either, because the flu mutates, and it's a 50-50 guarantee whether or not the flu vaccine is actually going to help you or not because of how often the flu mutates. So why the fuck am I going to inject myself with a coronavirus vaccine when the virus is going to mutate? I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. If an efficacy study comes out in 10 years, a long-term efficacy study comes out in 10 years, and I have to put my foot in my mouth, I have to put my foot in my mouth and I'll take it. But until then, I'm not. Anyway, but I don't want to have to fucking defend stupid people. But Biden, this is ridiculous. I know the Biden people are going to be, oh, it's starting with Biden, blah, 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 but I fucking hate these people. What the fuck are we smoking? When did we get so fucking stupid? Nobody believes this. You all know nobody believes this. But we do nothing about it. What are you people waiting for? When are you going to put your foot down? When are you going to stand up and say no? When are you going to take measures like some states are and being like, here's a law that says all of federal gun laws are going to be fucking ignored? Or let's open shit up. When are we going to take a fucking stand and unfuck this mess? Because this fucking mess needs to be unfucked. I'm just fucking saying. But anyways, that's all we have for today. As always, I'm Doc Camo. This has been my thought of the day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.